No, I ain't.
No, you ain't for what?
I ain't ready. Yeah,
Oh,
I am. I'm
well,
okay.
it's too late now.
Yep,
We done here.
we sure are. Hello, everybody. I don't think nobody's got in here yet.
One.
Me.
Well, hey, April.
Hello, Max. Hello,
Hey,
proud
Max.
mama. How are you? TC Wolf. Hi, April and Glenn.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
I hope y'all had as wonderful day today as I have.
No doubt.
I've been under the weather the last couple of days. Ain't felt good, but I felt pretty good today now.
Yep. Jay Ward and Miss Paula. Hello, hello, hello.
Howdy.
How are you guys? There's Joy. There's Bubbles Butterfly.
Oh,
TC Wolf says, doing good, thanks. Hey, Sandy. How
I,
are you? Proud Mama says, all is good here. Weather was beautiful today. It was a lot better here today than it was last night. Tell them how much water we got in our tote.
it about filled towed up the last 2 days.
It did. I mean, 275 gallons worth off of a, well, piece of tin. Pretty good sized piece of tin.
It's 10 foot of the back of the house. We don't have gutters on the back of the house, but I put a piece of tin up there and got one of them totes sitting there.
Max, I'm so sorry.
What?
His dog got ran over today.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Um, Armedia, hello. Miss Joy. And Noah's in here too. Hello. He says hello from Kentucky. And Bubble says, I'm so happy y'all are here. Austin is on lockdown.
Oh heck.
I tell you, it's not got to that here in North Carolina yet, and I'm not looking forward to it either. I'm not. I'm scared.
Well, I ain't too worried about it because I ain't really got to go nowhere
Ouch.
much anyway. I'm gonna go try to go tomorrow and get some feed, and that's you know. Outside of that, I'm pretty good shape, I guess. Our spring's still running good back there, so we got plenty to drink.
Yeah. Hello, Desiree.
Howdy.
Noah says hello. Oh, he's saying hey to Sandy. Paula said just saw Dutch say Oklahoma is going on mandatory quarantine at midnight tonight.
Uh-huh.
That is so bad. Max said the little puppy y'all seen in my YouTube. That's the one that got run over.
I don't know.
Hi, Anthony.
Howdy, buddy.
How are you? TC Wolf says we're on shelter in place here in Ohio.
Okay.
Means we're next bordering state. Oh no, Paula. That's not good. I'm really scared of anything like that happening. I ain't never been through anything like that before. Anthony says he's good. Joy says Wisconsin is on lockdown too.
I know a lot of them. I've been seeing where a lot of things is saying that there's lockdown or mandatory uh, quarantine and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, and I know I was looking the other day on the thing that was telling how many cases each state had, and I know in North Carolina it was like 307, I think. And as many, I mean, it gives a list of how many cases and how many deaths in each state. And I was amazed that West Virginia only had 16 cases out of all the states. It just 16. And I mean, there was a few that was like 30 or so, but West Virginia at 16. Well,
Well,
hello, Kristen Tara.
Message is £5 sausage 2 eggs.
We got people calling us wanting to buy sausage and eggs and everything. But I told him, I said, there may come a time when we need it for us and our family, but she's a good lady. She's not asking for much. Sorry about the message, guys.
yep.
He's got it set up where his phone will automatically read what the messages say. You might want to turn it off. Somebody might send you an ugly one. It'd be me.
Mm,
Sorry, I really wouldn't do that. Oh no. Joy said that they had 7 deaths and 628 positive cases. And TC Wolf says Italy has had 7,000 deaths. That's just awful. I know. I think finally China is back to no cases, no new cases, I think. You went live. Anthony says you went live, Millennial Farmer. Hello, Junior.
Oh, well.
Bubbles says, I'm 48 and this is the first for me. Our governor is so wonderful. He's making sure that hospital has masks and protective gear and healthcare workers or for healthcare workers on front lines. That's good. I know me and him was talking the other day, and that was one thing I seen was a nurse that was from New York, and she said, it's going to be hard for me to decide what patient is worse off to get this and what patient has to do without this. I couldn't do that. I couldn't. And I know I told him, I said, dear Lord, if I'm going to get it, let me get it early so they ain't out of, I mean, not that I want anybody else to be without it, but.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, I mean, if it
you
was
want
between.
to get it before I do so you can get the medicine and I can't have none.
No. If that be the case. Ah, Lynn, hello. Thomas Farm Oakie's in here. The one that always wants me to cut my hair.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to do that because this stuff's getting on my nerves. I ain't saying he's going to do it, but it's going to be
getting ready
cut.
to put out a video of telling everybody to get me up so many more subscribers and everything, and I'm going to cut it for her. If I have to do it while she's asleep.
Noah says, I heard that. Noah says, wonder how long we have to distance ourselves. My wife's getting tired of sleeping on the porch, LOL. That means you need to go sleep with Coco.
I don't think so. I was one slept out of the house for many a years now. I'm home now, so you'll have to go outside and sleep.
Oh me. Desiree says as of 9 hours ago, the state of Florida has over 1,600 cases and 22 deaths.
Ooh.
That's awful. Paula said lived in Germany when our country bombed Gaddafi. I hope I pronounced that right, or Gaddafi. We Americans and Germans alike went on lockdown for a time and then curfew. Well, that's nothing that I've ever been through, and I'm just not looking forward to any of it. I'm not looking forward to nothing.
The curfew and stuff for us, that ain't no big deal. No, we don't hardly ever go nowhere at night anyway, unless it's an emergency.
Exactly. I mean, the curfew's not a bad thing for us because we hardly ever, I mean, unless we have to go to doctor's appointments, or we usually don't run to town to get anything but like once every 2-3 weeks. And we usually try to get enough stuff to last us at least that long because, I mean, we've always got stuff here that needs to be done. But I mean, there is weeks that we're out 3 times a week.
I probably have to go out for the animals more than I do for us.
Exactly. And I told him he just needs to get a big old bag of feed and not worry about it.
I was going to call them today to see if they had any. Help me remember that in the morning to call up there and see if they got any.
All righty. Bubble says, hi, beautiful people.
Well, howdy.
So good to fellowship with each and every one of you.
Thank you. We need it.
Yes. And I was going to tell Inside Out Junk something, and I don't think he's in here tonight.
Well, maybe he'll be in a little bit.
Yep. Junior says, hey, we love y'all. We love y'all too.
How far behind are you? That was up there 5 minutes ago.
I don't know, Glenn. We've been talking. Junior wants to go fishing again. You take me with you, buddy. Are they buffering on and off, y'all? Or is it on my side? Proud Mama says buffering here. So have you seen anything pop up, Glenn?
I've not seen nothing pop up, but I know that box was acting up the other day.
I'll go check it. Because Joy says buffering here too. Are we okay now, guys? Everybody's saying, "Where's Billy Joe?" Hey, Cecilia, nice to have you in
He may be
here.
working. I think they put him back to work yesterday.
Yep. They said it's okay now. They said it's just buffering every once in a while.
Well, let me look and see how this box is. Well, it's sitting there green.
Gloria. Oh, is Gloria in here? I missed her. Hi, from Miss Gloria from the UK. Up late because indoors all day. All UK is on lockdown. That's what everybody else is talking about. I was telling them that here in North Carolina, it's not got to that point yet, but I figure it's coming.
What does the lockdown really mean? You know, just
Lynn says 5 deaths in Oklahoma. That's so bad. I just hate that anybody's had to die from this. Paula says, I've had my house on lockdown for 2 weeks now. I knew it was coming, so I got the hubby started early.
well, Billy is in there. He says I'm here.
Well, hello, Mr. Billy. Broken
He's
man
in with the
here.
crocker pot.
Warned the company about my back. Third floor delivery up and down 12 times. Oh no, Billy.
Oh heck,
That's awful. I mean,
that's a lot of exercise though.
yeah, but that's hard. I imagine you having to do that and your back
Oh
bothering you.
no,
So have some sympathy for your son.
I am. I just saying though that that's good exercise, but I couldn't do it.
Sing the song. In time like this, we need a savior. Yes, we do.
Yep, we need a lot of help.
Exactly. It's okay. They're talking about the buffering. Buffering. I'm here.
Cause as long as they don't tell me I can't go out of the house here, I'll be all right. But I got to go out and check on the animals, and I've got a nanny out there that's due any time, so I may have to start going checking on her at night.
Was she swelled worse
I
today?
I didn't pay that close attention. I just looked at her real quick.
Hello, Aaron Skinner.
Bumblebee's got a big message there to us.
Who?
Bubble butterfly.
Bubbles Butterfly.
Bubbles butterfly.
Yep. To work, to doctor, to store, better. I wrenches. Look at all the wrenches. I forgot about that. Wisconsin is the only store, Dr. Guy's. They're telling you, does anyone know where I can buy organic toilet paper seeds? Good luck with that one, TC Wolf. And Cecilia says special blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bubble says Lazy Acres Homestead. My work gave us an official paper we have to carry to and from work, just in case we get stopped by the police. Otherwise, we could end up, I think, $1,000 fine and 180 days in jail.
That'd be rough.
Paula says you can go on your property. You just can't leave your property.
That's all right with me. As long as they leave me alone here, I'll be all right.
And Gloria says, I'm gonna just call you Gloria, honey. Says, stay in, only go out for food and medicine. All shops closed except for food and medicine, and I cleaned my oven today. Sing and dance indoors to keep cheerful. Maybe it'd be a good time for us to start going live in the mornings and at night.
Yeah.
That way everybody would have something to do.
Well, I've been trying to get you to get up earlier and go live in the mornings early.
And
but
you
want to
try
be
to
lazy.
Yeah. You're not allowed to go visit folks or gather, etc. And Billy says he's got papers and certification
Yeah.
as a medical carrier, and found many 12 packs of toilet paper. Yeah, Carla, my sister went and told me yesterday or day before yesterday that Walmart here actually had toilet paper. And
Yeah, but
I've
that's
not
probably
been
done
up there.
gone once
Oh
somebody
yeah,
found out.
but I ain't been up there not one time and seen any toilet paper in
Well, we ain't been up there, but
3
what?
weeks.
3
times,
times.
and that was mainly for Mama.
Well, once for your mama, and once for us here the other day and about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
And Joy said there, if you're out and get caught, it's a $200 fine or 30 days in jail.
Tell them they better put me in the area by myself. I don't want to go there if they other people in there.
Exactly. Gloria says, watching you guys cheer me up. Well, that's what we want to do because
Yep.
it's bad and we really want to spread a little bit of cheer.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying TC Wolf toilet paper seeds. Ha ha. Billy Joe, buck naked on my property, flipping off anyone driving by, giving them something to talk about besides the evil thing happening. I could see you doing that too, Billy Joe.
Oh, that's what I was just thinking.
TC Wolf says I have some toilet paper rolls but can't get them to sprout.
Well, I guess I planted a couple today. I stuck
Aw.
tomato plants in the middle of them, though.
Yep. Max said Waylon was his dog's brother.
Ah,
I just hate that. I hate that so bad. Bubbles says I don't want to go to jail. I've never been and I have claustrophobia. That ain't good.
nah.
Nobody needs to go to jail, and it makes it even worse if you've got claustrophobia.
Well,
How's
I ain't gonna
that?
say nobody needs to. They some that deserve it.
Hello, Rhonda from Texas. Now will continue to work.
I hear you, Bubbles. Ain't that the way it usually goes? Bubbles said the churches are closed, but they let the liquor store stay open.
Hello, Stevie.
Howdy, buddy.
Did you see our video the other day? Hello, Miss Bunny K. How are you?
Bubbles, you know one thing about that though. Now you know that stuff can be used for a lot of different stuff. You can actually use it for to kill germs.
What? Vinegar?
No liquor.
Oh, liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It'll kill that stuff just as good as anything else.
Noah says Trump going to send me a super chat. LOL. We could use one.
I got a message from him one day.
Yeah. Desiree says I'm waiting for them to lock down here where she's at.
Yeah.
Gloria says I'm okay. I've been hoarding paper bags for a year.
It's just over here you can't hardly find them. They won't go all plastic over here a few years ago.
Yeah. And now everybody's wanting to get rid of plastic straws and everything else, which I think is a good thing. Hello, hello. Oh, Max has got 3 new babies.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
I should
Stevie,
have went back and checked theirs this evening, but I didn't. I might run back out there in a while.
people won't stay home around here. The stores and everything stay crowded. It's crazy. You know, that's one thing that, like out in California, them telling everybody to stay at home and everything, and then they show pictures of the beaches, and the beaches are packed plumb full. I mean, you're just asking for it.
Yep.
I mean, places like New York City, where people's pretty much on top of one another, that's a little harder to stay away from people. But to go to public beaches and just, I mean, they showed the beach and it was just people packed. I mean, there wasn't even hardly no room to
Well,
move
they ain't
in
got to
them
go
on
to
the
work and
beaches.
everything, so they had to go somewhere.
Yep. A lot of people not taking this serious enough. You're right.
That's what I told her when all these people started calling wanting eggs and everything here about last week or so. I told her, I said, I believe we'll just hold off. We don't need a bunch of people running out and in.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know, what they've been,
Or
where
they
they've
be.
been, who they've been in contact with, if they're supposed to be quarantined, if they're not supposed to be quarantined.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, honestly, and I don't mean to be mean. I mean, if any of you guys asked for anything and I had it, I'd give it to you. But you family, you got to take care of your family. If they run out of food, you got to have something. And I mean, just I don't know. That's true, and I could use a margarita about now, Lazy Acres. I'm about
Well,
there with you.
I
Glenn's
started,
blowing fire out his mouth and nose.
yeah.
I fixed some spaghetti and I put some slap your mama seasoning in it and then put some Frank's hot sauce on it.
My lips are still tingling. My throat's finally calmed down a little.
He was sitting there eating it, and his face, his chest, everything was just so red. And I said, "Is your lips about to burn off?" He said, "No, but my throat is." I said, "Well, your face and your chest is red as everything."
You're trying to kill me.
No, I'm not.
Made me drink apple cider vinegar earlier today. She said, "Here, drink this." So I turned it up, going to get rid of it in a hurry. And she said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, you ain't supposed to take but one about a teaspoon." I was like, "Well, that's about 4 tablespoons."
Uh-huh. I mean, he was gulping it, and I was like, "How in the world is he standing out like
I just getting it down. I didn't want to hear you fuss at me because I didn't. I'm good for the next 2 weeks.
I don't know about all that. You drunk enough, but it ain't gonna
Yeah.
last that long.
Slow and lazy as I am, it'll last me that long.
Bunny said they just put in a 20-day stay-at-home order here. Desiree says Detroit and LA empty. Everybody home. I bet so.
I know I seen a thing on there the other day where they was showing Times Square live. You know, there's probably 40 or 50 people down there walking around, and while I was on there, 10 or 12 cars went by.
And I think that's just, I mean, because that place is usually packed plumb full. I mean,
Mm,
everybody packed together just walking. And for it to be where you can even see a 5 foot square that ain't got somebody in it is just amazing.
there's actually some people
Well, it's
riding their
actually
bicycle, but
sad because you know why. But,
well, you know.
and yes, Max, we all hope you put a video on your channel about all them baby goats.
Oh yes.
We all want to see them.
And I've been trying to go in on your live ones, and it won't let me. It's like you make about a 2-second video and it just quits.
Oh no, Billy. Billy Joe says New York is empty. And not to promote her, but Unstoppable Morgan Nutjob was just there doing YouTube. Like no cars or any people. Oh me. I figured Jason had her up there in Oklahoma with him.
I started to say, where did I hear that name?
You know
Yeah,
now.
yep.
TC Wolf says, I wonder about
Oh,
the air conditioning in those old apartments in New York City. Could it circulate the virus? Well, I'm telling you, as many people as there are in them buildings, because they talk like a lot of those apartments that are almost $2,000 a month are so small that they're just like, some of them's one room apartments. Just Google it sometime or go on YouTube and pull up people looking for apartments in New York City, and they'll take you along as they're looking for them, and it will just blow your mind at how much one of those apartments cost versus the amount of space that you get. I mean, it's awful.
that's no junk. Which I couldn't live like that no way. I was born and raised in the country, and I got to have room where I can go out, and I got to have a tree I can walk behind every once in a while when the pain hits.
Proud Mama says my neighbor goes to the grocery store every day. I think she's a food hoarder.
Now I
Well,
know.
that way you know where to go to if you get low of
Well,
anything.
not necessarily. I know some people one time that done that. They went to the grocery store every day to get what they wanted. Most time they'd go of evenings and they'd get what they wanted for supper, breakfast, the next morning, and dinner, and then they'd go back the next after dinner the next day and get what they wanted for for the next 24 hours. And I couldn't do that.
I couldn't either. Ain't no way.
I got to have my freezers out here with stuff in it ready, waiting on me.
Yep. I mean, I don't plan out my meals for a week, but I go get a bunch of stuff so I can have plenty of ideas of what I want to make.
Oh, that don't work neither. You come up with an idea one day what you gonna do the next day, and you'll change your mind 25 times before the next day gets here.
Ain't that the way it's supposed to be?
With you.
Well, you get new ideas all the time. Why can't I?
Not that many.
Oh, me.
I may take one idea and run it through my head a bunch of different times trying to figure out which way to do it before I get it done. But
And yes, apple cider vinegar is very good for you. That's what I was telling them. With the mother in it, it's awesome for you.
not when you drink it like I was.
Glenn and April, did I send you my snowman pic the other day? Yes, you did. It
Mr. Billy.
took me a minute to realize you had it on top of your van. I thought, well, gosh, that thing looks awful small. Then I noticed the van under it. It was a pretty little snowman. Did you name it?
I thought he had two up there.
I don't think so. Paula says, wow, I've been to Times Square and that's so hard to imagine. It really, really is. There's inside junk removal. Hello, y'all. Inside
Howdy.
out. Sorry.
And I heard something on you inside out.
Yes.
That's one of the things I like seeing when I go and look at watch videos at other channels, and I see my name on it where somebody went from my channel to somebody else's. I don't know.
Warms my heart.
It warmed my whole body. I never thought I'd imagine ever seeing anything like that.
Oh, me.
But that's what I said before. You know, I want it to all be more like a big family.
Oh, Lord. Paula and Billy said it takes 25 minutes to walk 2 blocks in New York City. Inside Out Junk Removal says, I'm from New York but lived in Connecticut now, and they on top of each other.
I ain't never been through New York City but one time, and I come across the bridge there one morning about 2 o'clock in the morning, and in about 30 to 45 minutes, I went in one side and out the other. I'd left them up there where Billy was at, heading to Texas.
Stevie's back. Sorry. He said got his phone back to working.
You having operating problems, buddy?
He said it locked up a while ago. He'll be back in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Desiree.
A little bit probably popped him on top of the head. Told him it was time for him to do what she said.
Exactly. Desiree said she had to go out this past week because food source was, or a few times this week because food source was getting small. Now she got enough for almost 2 weeks.
Mm.
The stores in the cities are small. Wow, I figured I ain't never been to New York or nothing, but I figured the ones in New York was big because there's just so many people in there. Rhonda says, I'm all good here, self-quarantined at work and self-quarantined at home. How are things in Austin? She must have been talking to somebody else. Billy Joe says, I need to eat healthy, but I looked at salad at, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Nosferatu.
Do what?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Nosferatu or something. I don't know. I don't know how to
Billy, you're
pronounce
gonna have to explain it to her.
Oh, me. Inside Out says people from all over the world. That's why business capital of the world. People in and out on the highway this morning and saw a car from New York, wanted to run it off the road to save lives in Connecticut. It's a wonder they don't know how to drive.
They drive differently. I can tell you that up through there.
And TC Wolf said apple cider is good for your blood pressure. That's what he had heard. I heard that it's good for your blood pressure. It's good for helping keep your blood sugar.
You're gonna have to start drinking it like I did.
I don't think I could.
You're gonna have to, because your blood pressure and temperature's been running rampant.
It has not. My blood pressure has actually been pretty good lately.
Yeah, the other day at the doctor's office, you said they was wanting to send you on to the hospital.
Oh, it was, but the past few days it's got down pretty good. It's
Uh,
probably because of the apple cider vinegar.
uh-huh.
Paula Wells, you can make paper flowers too. Paper flowers are fun to make.
New message is received from son Billy Joe. It is a multimedia message.
He's going to tell me how to
Alrighty.
say my word I don't know how to pronounce.
Probably. Oh, okay.
And that's right, Miss Bunny.
So that joke goes like this. Nosferatu, which is
Nosferatu.
the vampire, looks at garlic and silver. Yes, well, no salad for me.
That's the new one on
So
me.
that joke goes like this. Nosferatu, which is the vampire, looks at garlic and silver. Yes, well, no salad for me. No salad.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, me.
I'll be glad when all this mess gets gone where we can, and it gets warm enough where we can all have a get together.
Exactly. Bunny K says one thing about being poor, I can make a meal out of pretty much nothing. You're exactly right.
That's what I tell her when a lot of people starts wanting to do all this big amount of prepping and everything. I said, that's good. But the bad thing, just kind of like Jason was saying, when if things got that bad, they gonna come rushing in on you.
Yep.
So the more you got, the more you're gonna have to try to protect or take or whatever. But you need to learn how to, like you said, be able to survive off of pretty much nothing, and then you'll be okay.
Yep. Billy said the snowman's name was Wilbur. Oh, that's a wonderful warm sunshine, I said. It isn't. Then turned to see if he had answered. Nope, just a puddle. I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip some. And Lynn, I don't know when I'm gonna cut it. I ain't made a date yet, but it's got to go.
When we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna cut it.
Bubbles says Lazy Acres Homestead. Just apple cider cures bladder infections and cleans out your liver, your kidneys, everything. My daddy taught me that. I knew it was good for a lot of stuff.
Oh, after I drunk that much today, if it does much cleaning, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Desiree, that's not good. She said she didn't know how to cook from scratch. Said she was never taught to cook and can't stand for more than 10 minutes at the counter, if that. Somebody told me a good thing. Told me to get a stove, and I'm going to as soon as I can get one.
As soon as they open Walmart back up before you can go.
And as soon as I feel like going out and running around looking for something. And Noah says it sure tastes bad, and it sure does. Mix it with a little honey. I had never thought about that.
I don't think I'm gonna run my honey. Now I might turn around afterwards and take me a swallow of honey behind it.
How far behind am I?
About 30 minutes.
No, I ain't quite that far.
Yeah, we've been on here 33 minutes, so you're about 30 minutes behind
I'm
by
gonna
now.
smack you in the nose. Your face is gonna be redder now than it was when you was eating my hot sketty. That's what my sister calls it, sketty.
I've been having them threats thrown at me so many years that it makes me so nervous I don't know what to do.
I know. You scared.
Mm-hmm.
You scared.
You wish.
Oh, me, let's see.
I'm too dumb to run, too old to run, so you just gonna have to fool with me.
Well, I guess it's a good thing. Bubbles says, I always wanted to visit New York City until I found out that if you go, especially in the summertime, it just smells so bad because people are going to the bathroom right on the streets. That's what I heard. My niece went up there just to watch the ball come down, and she said she'd never go back. She said it stunk bad. Said people were so rude. Now, I don't know. I ain't never been there. Just repeating what she said.
Well, now I can say this much: I've run up into New York a lot, upstate New York, And I've met a bunch of nice people over there and everything, and they would stand there, be talking to them, say something about New York City, and they just look at you and say, "Them people stupid, so they ain't going there."
Exactly.
I mean, they live in the state, but they won't go to New York City.
Hey, Susan, I must have missed you coming in, but I've heard about fire cider, and I've always wanted to make me some, 'cause they say that stuff's good for a lot of stuff too.
That stuff sounds like it'll set you on fire.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Probably going and coming too, huh?
Uh-huh. It'd be one of them things
Woo!
you just pat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
man.
one of them things where it'd be sitting down there in the creek.
And Noah, I have no idea what Jason's big announcement is. It's got me wondering too.
He got something up his sleeve.
Are you talking about Gina Young, Paula? I like watching Gina Young.
You like watching a lot of stuff.
Chris and Tara said they like to drink the fire water, I think, or either I don't know if it's fire water or vinegar. But yeah,
Message is received from Sunfield Joe. It is a multimedia message.
I learned how to make chicken last 3 days when I was 12.
This is an exclusive. You guys are looking at the Wickershire proof to my off-grid T-shirts.
Glenda can't see
That's
it.
the chest badge for the front. That's so cool. And then on the back, boom, you've got the Wickershire play button.
Move it back
So
just a
that's
little.
what's happening there.
Cause you can
There's
see
the
it.
Screen Monster.
I can't help it.
Hi, Billy. How are you? Got your shirts in, the approval on all your artwork. And this is attached below. So, that's how it looked great. Love the colors. In the front, the only change is to remove off-grid from the badge. It's too much now that we look at it. Let me show you that. Now think of the Wickershire project. Minus the off-grid. Take the off-grid off. It's too much. So 3 lines instead of 4. I think this looks better, the Wickershire project. You guys know we're off-grid.
Yep.
And Sandy, I just take a teaspoonful a day, and or just the swaller is all the apple cider vinegar I take.
A lot of times when I'm out here, I'll just turn up a gallon and empty it one time.
Yeah, right. You
I
lie.
do. I actually
not
done
apple
two.
cider vinegar.
Yes. Apple cider. No, I've done regular apple cider too. Yes, I have.
Sorry.
Turned it right up and dumped it in that big tank
In
for
the
the animals.
water. Yep. Sure did.
2 gallons of it at one time.
Boyardee. Hey, I love Chef Boyardee. Inside Out says I take 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. That's probably, by the time I get a good swig, that's probably what I'm taking, but Yep, I do that for them to cutting it up. Then they make the black beans with beef and rice that
Oh, you
I
way
threw
behind again,
together.
ain't you?
Yep. No, ma'am, bon appetit. I was trying to see if that's talking about Gina Young. That's who I
don't
like.
know.
Do you happen to have an Instant Pot or Crock Pot? I think she's still talking to Desiree. My apologies, everyone. I'm promoting myself. Sorry, promoting myself on Lazy Acres. That's okay, Billy Joe. You go right ahead. Oh, Gina at Bon Appetit on YouTube, which means good eating. Well, see, there's another girl. Her name is Gina Young, and she does all sorts of stuff. And she actually made this cake called is it the most awesome? I can't remember. It's not better than sex because it's something else, but gosh, it's a good cake. Are we buffering again? They're saying we're buffering.
Oh, let me go look again. Oh, God, my back.
Billy, you know it's okay. You can do that. Glenn and April's wheels on the hamster is stuck. For a moment you were. So we're back in good okay, right?
Oh, my.
We ain't
It
never
might
have.
be every time I lean up there. I think it's when they say that.
So you're blocking the signal?
Evidently,
You
I
so
got so much
bright.
stuff up here that it can't penetrate.
I think you're full of it.
I didn't say it's full of what. I just said there's so much stuff up there.
I don't count between the ears.
There's more than there, I can tell you that.
Oh, man.
They
Desiree
shine the
says,
light in my ear. You don't see it on the wall on the other side.
well, neither for me.
No, you just see shadow of your head with a round spot on the side of the light.
All right, you're losing the other eye. If you're on the Crockers page, I can probably find you. If not, you can surely find me there. That's a good page.
Mm-hmm.
Who on here have a YouTube channel so we can sub to your channel to help y'all out? That's a good thing.
Yep. Yeah, I've told
That's
them all, to get to know each other and
and
find out who
help one
you
another
like, help
out.
each other out.
Yep.
I mean, that's like us right now. We're trying to get our ears built up because we've got the subscribers that we never thought we would have, but somehow it's come true. And now we want to get more our watch hours up.
Billy Joe said it's the metal plate in Gwen's head.
If I'd had one of them, it would have done rusted out.
I'm telling you, he's hit himself in the head so much with different things. I mean, he's done it with the hammer that come off. Didn't you?
No, I lost the whole hammer out of my hand.
And I mean, he's raised up and hit his head over so much stuff. I mean, he's cut his head a bunch of times. A bunch of times.
I was cutting that wood for Grandpa that time, and that block flew up and hit me in the forehead. And I seen stars for about 10 minutes, I think, that day. I seen the little Tweety birds flying around.
Let's see. Sandy says, I have 2 metal plates in my head. I had 2 brain tumors removed. That's awful.
Ooh,
I'm just so glad you're okay now.
no doubt.
You got something to tell us, Glenn? Proud Mama says, LOL, heads. You got something to tell us, Glenn?
I don't know.
Oh, man. I'm thinking on how to go about getting more videos. That's what she's talking about.
Mm.
And Gloria, I've been aiming to go see your video that you put out the other day on gardening, and I just forgot about it until you said that. Life in Times of a Crazy Granny.
Oh, that remind me, Auntie Ann ain't in here, is she?
No, she said she wasn't getting our stuff though.
Uh-huh.
If everyone help everyone, everyone wins, and that's exactly
Yep.
right, Noah.
I know I'm behind right now because I've been wanting to get around at all these new subscribers and go through and see who's got channels and who ain't, and got videos out and try to get around through a bunch of them.
Yeah, and A Simple Life with Kristen Tara. Tara's funny. She can't talk straight sometimes.
Yeah, she act like me sometimes. She gets hung on a word and can't get it out.
She does. I know they were showing their bloopers the other day, and I was just laughing away. She couldn't say subscribers.
That was kind of like you. You'll look at me and tell me you can't say something. You say it plain when you're telling me.
TC Wolf said, and April cut Glenn's head too. I sure did.
It's wonderful I hadn't had to have skin grafts after that.
Desiree said kids are making chicken fajitas tomorrow since I have to go and answer phones and make appointments at the birth cottage for the next 2 days. Well, hey, that's chicken fajitas are good.
I don't know. I just don't hardly ever have a craving for anything anymore. She asked me what do I want, and I'm like, it don't matter to
He
me.
don't never give me no ideas on supper.
I used to
never
ever crave stuff, but I don't anymore.
I don't never crave nothing now unless I'm extremely hungry. And then I'll get the idea of something that I want. But until I get
chocolate.
Chocolate, you don't have to be hungry to get chocolate cravings.
Yeah, but you crave that all the time.
Exactly. Chocolate is a life delicacy. Everybody needs to experience it.
You feel more like it's
and
a life
sweets,
float.
Well, ain't that what it is?
No, you ain't supposed to use that much.
But did y'all know that a little bitty square of dark chocolate every night before you go to bed will lower your blood sugar? Tell me that one ain't funny.
It's the unsweetened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading Billy's comment, trying to figure it out, and wasn't.
You can't figure your own comments out. How you gonna figure his?
Oh me. There's that Nosferatu. I still didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was a vampire. Y'all are cracking me up.
Well, I hope you're doing something right then.
It is, Paula. It's really frustrating. Very frustrating when your husband won't help you out. I mean, I'm like, okay, here's some ideas. Da 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 da. It don't matter. Well, is there one that you would like better?
I do try to help you out.
It don't matter.
I help you out.
Yeah, you cook whatever you want.
You go through all that, and I said, pick out the one that is the quickest, easiest, and the simplest, and that'll be fine with me unless you want something different.
But that ain't telling me what you wanted.
It didn't matter. I just want food.
Joy says she can't have chocolate. It gives her migraines.
Ooh.
That's bad. Noah had some homemade vegetable soup. Yeah, vegetable soup. Homemade vegetable soup's good.
Well, she eats enough probably for you too. I used to eat chocolate once in a while, but I don't have to anymore.
Paula, that's just awful. Her doctor just limited her chocolate intake last appointment, and I'm not allowed caffeine. That's in the dang stuff. That's terrible. Stevie, good night. Yep. You have a good evening, and thank you for being in here with us. Just quiet tonight.
Yeah, I done forgot about him.
April in the comedy act. Y'all are just too funny. Oh, me. She's thinking TC Wolf and not Stevie. Y'all, I'm at the bottom. I'm all caught up. Can y'all believe that?
I hear you. Everybody saying good night, and you there watching it, huh?
They're saying good night to Stevie, yeah.
Oh.
Duh. Y'all, he scared me to death this morning. He don't never complain. And he got up no, he was still laying in the bed this morning. He starts moaning and groaning, and I said, what's the matter? I don't know. I don't feel good.
I didn't feel good.
And I went over there. Yesterday. I went over there and felt to him, and he's got stomach problems. He's got diverticulitis that flares up once in a blue moon, and usually when he does, his fever's up to like 105. Or it was the last time. Time before that, it was 104. But went over there and his face was red, and I felt of him, and his face was hot. And y'all, I just knew.
I think she'd been in there with her hands in the freezer.
It scared me so
she about froze me.
No, but his temperature was like 97.3.
2.
Okay.
97.2 is what you told me.
I don't remember. It's 97.3 or 2. 2 or 3. I don't remember. But I couldn't believe it, especially as hot as he was. But his face was real red, so I reckon he was just having a hot flash.
Well, I was afraid it was my blood pressure wasn't right the way I felt.
But I fixed him something to eat because I had a feeling. Because last night we had some pimento cheese, and I just had a feeling that his blood sugar was dropping. And sure enough, whenever I cooked him some breakfast, he got to feeling better. Oh, Bubbles, I love chocolate too. I love sweets, chocolate. Can't have them like I used to, kid, but I dearly love them. Sharon says, "Good evening to y'all. Wanted to say hi before bed. Hope all is well and love your channel."
Well,
Thank you,
thank you.
Sharon. We're so glad you come in.
No doubt.
Oh,
We was
Lynn,
running a little bit behind. We was planning on going a little bit earlier, but we messed around and lost track of time.
yep.
Yep.
Yep. Messed around last time. Um, Lynn says that was supposed to say April and Glenn, the comedy act. Well, I feel like everybody needs some laughter in their life right now,
Yep.
especially right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to think. That's bad. I'm trying to think. That's bad.
I was laughing because of the burnt spots and it not jumping over
What burnt spots?
in the brain network.
There ain't no burnt spots in my brain.
What, is it all gone?
Yeah. You can't have burnt spots if something ain't there.
That's true.
That's right.
I just can't believe you admitted it.
Ain't no use lying to the people.
And Noah, I don't know, but if you want to know, go to socialblade.com and you can look up anybody. He said, "Does people like Unstoppable Morgan make money on YouTube?"
More if
Noah,
they've
a
got
ton. He was reading. There was a, what was that guy? Ah, Petey, pretty.
oh
Petey
Petey
Chew.
Pie,
Yeah, Petey Pie. That's it. How much was it they said that he made?
just shy of $1 million a month.
Yeah.
900 and some $1,000 a month.
Now, Crazy Morgan, I don't know. I don't know how many subscribers she's got. And the socialblade.com don't show like PayPal accounts or affiliates or
Well, none of the links I
super
don't think
chats.
shows none of that stuff. They just show what it's coming from
But it's
YouTube.
just showing like the advertisement payment or whatever you make
And
just on
it's
YouTube.
it's just an estimate too.
It gives you a broad range.
Yeah. And some of them it's very broad.
Yep, like ours is zilch.
Yeah, ours is from 0 to 0.
So we getting rich off of this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the funniest thing I said all night.
Somebody said something to me the other day about me getting something or another, and I said, yeah, just as soon as I get rich off YouTube, I'll go get that.
Hey, Deanna Valentine, nice to have you in here. And Deanna says, new said get supplies. All I did first thing I got was a 3-pound bag of candy kisses. Can't sit in this house without chocolate. You're my kind of lady.
Yeah, she's in there complaining a while ago. She's probably getting ready to go into DT's the next day or two. She went
No,
in
I
there.
still got chocolate. I ain't got no white chocolate, but I
Yeah.
still got some white or chocolate.
Yeah, she went in there and she come back in here crying, saying there wasn't no more Reese eggs.
And Noah hits socialblade.com is what you want to look up. And then you just type in whatever YouTube channel and it'll tell you whatever. Proud Mama says, I have to run. I baked a ton of cookies today. Oh, send me some. I love cookies too, Proud Mama. She made them for the neighbors, and that's very sweet. Very sweet. Gloria said, you didn't miss it, April. I'm only just uploading. I'm off to bed. It's 2 a.m. God bless. I'll hear. Stay safe. Good night, Gloria, and thank you, and God bless you.
Yes, thank you. It's been nice having you in here.
Billy Joe says Felix, aka PewDiePie, is a top YouTuber. I do not watch him anymore once he split from his longtime girlfriend. Just made me sour. We ain't never watched. We watched what, one video the other day?
One or two when we found out about his channel, and
We just wanted to see who had what,
100
100 million
subscribers
subscribers
or something like that. Like, main reason I went, I wanted to see that Ruby or whatever it was trophy.
Yeah, the YouTube things, whatever. I just could not believe.
And then he put it up on eBay and everything else for sale.
Yeah, and why would you want to work for something so hard? But he's just mainly a gaming channel, right? And Noah says, I got a friend in Florida. Dream Eat for Dinner got over 2 million subscribers. That is amazing.
I wouldn't know what to think if I wired up and looked at my computer and it had numbers like that on it.
Bubble says Lazy Acres Homestead, maybe Glenn's going through menopause like I am. Them hot flashes are horrible. I'm just kidding, Glenn. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I think I had them from about my
He had them when
early
he was
teens
young.
to my about the mid-40s. I've been freezing to death ever since.
Lynn, you have a good night, honey, and thank you for stopping in, and God bless you.
Yep.
And we done said good night to Gloria. Paula says, I never heard of him. I think he's actually a gamer by what we saw. But we was just looking up the different YouTube buttons that they sent out, and I know you get one at 50 million, and I said, well, ain't there something above that? And sure enough, there is. But that's how we found them, was YouTube
Well,
buttons.
you get what, one at 100,000?
Yep.
Or 50,000?
Nope, one at 100,000. You
One
get
at
the silver.
100,000.
Then
50.
500,000.
I can't
and
remember.
Then $1 million, and he's got.
I think it's 100,000 and $1 million.
It may be 100,000. No, I'm thinking 500,000. I don't know. It may be 100,000 and $1 million. I don't know, but we was looking it up. It's gonna be a very long time before we gotta worry about either.
Yeah.
Noah says deer meat for dinner. Hey, I like me some deer meat cooked right.
Yep. I may have to go buy me a bow and arrow.
And Billy said Felix likes to play scary games. Good, bad, good, or whatever. Bulk of his subscribers are kids and gamers. Million kids subscribe to him. And yeah, Noah's been here with us a lot. I think I seen your thing on Facebook the other day, and I thought, I can't remember if his last name's Bailey, because I was going to send you a friend's request. And then after I seen it the other night, I forgot. I forgot to go back on Facebook and send you one. But in cases, I watch his brother's channel too, Blue Gabe. I ain't never heard of that one either. Hey, Miss Joni, nice to have you in here.
Yes.
Noah said he watched Blue Gabe also. Bubbles or Billy says it's a silver, a gold, a platinum, and a diamond. They've also got a ruby, or he says they have a ruby.
Yeah, it says on there. He's the only one so far that's got
It's a bump fist.
Well, you get them to go along with it. You can get them to send out to us, as a giveaway item.
Yeah, but it was a big bump fist ruby. Now that's what he said. Now whether you do or not, I don't know. That he just said it was. So I don't know. Bubble says, I have a giant bag of Reese's Pieces. I like those too. I like my most favorite, other than white chocolate Reese's, like eggs, because the trees and stuff ain't as good. I think the chocolate and the peanut butter's more at a better level for me, but I love white chocolate Reese eggs. Absolutely love them. But the little bitty Simply Caramels, now the big ones are okay, but I don't like them as good because the ratio from chocolate to caramel is just not good. But the little ones, them things are awesome.
Yeah, she likes them bite-sized ones, where you can just stand pop one at a time in her mouth.
And I heat them up. I don't heat them hot. I just barely warm them up, and then they're really good.
Yeah, where do you warm them at again?
Don't you? I will have to tell now, you turd head.
She hides them.
Only women can do it. I'll put it that way. Well, that ain't good either, cause
yeah, that's worse. Sorry to say, I don't know. There's some men out there.
Oh me. I'm embarrassed.
She hides them.
Glenn, you turd. I don't like him right now. Now I'm having a hot flash.
That's the reason my face burning.
I don't know as hot as my face is. Your whole body probably is. Oh me. I stick them in my bra. And the body heat or either just up my shirt, but my body heats them up very good. Oh Lord. My face, Glenn Bulin. Noah says, I would love to do videos, but nothing happens in the city. Well, pick something that you're good at. I mean, if you work on vehicles, if there's a certain thing in the house that you like to do,
well, I've seen
or if you
more
just
people
like to talk.
Yeah, I've seen more people goes out to the park and videos birds and all kinds of stuff, or if they got like garden or planters that they fix little planter gardens out of,
Yep.
And a lot of people, like you said, just sit and talk. So,
yep. And I'm telling you, it's actually, I don't know how it's helped. It's actually really fun. We talked about it. I tried to get him or talked into it for probably about a year.
I don't know. I joked around with it there a time or two, and then you started trying to get serious, so I quit joking because I knew I hated a camera.
And then whenever Chickadee had her baby, he told me to film it, and I didn't even know he was going to put it on YouTube. And then he went and put it on YouTube, and then it's just been. It took a few months after that, but we just started doing videos, and it's actually not so bad. It's fun.
First one went out in April, and the second one was in July.
But I love interacting with you people. I mean, I miss it so bad. I know, like he said, was going to go live last night, and it just.
Yeah, she was real fine about making the videos and stuff to start with, and then I started talking about going live, and she wanted to run and hide.
Please don't make me do it. Please don't make me do it.
And now we go a day or two without going live, and she's sitting in here saying, "We need to go live. We need to go live."
You need to turn on the computer. We gotta go live.
And she don't know how to reach up there and push the button,
April, my wife. Oh no. This is from Billy.
Uh-oh.
April, my wife, hides cigarettes, lighters, money, small flashlights, pens, credit cards in her bra. Well, it's a good place to hide a lot of stuff.
What was I looking for the other day?
Oh Lord. It's 10 o'clock. Leave me alone.
Oh, we're just going to get you wound up now.
No. Joni says, still waiting for Jason's video. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, me. Deanna says, I know a lady that cut up the deer meat and marinated it in soy sauce. Wow. Then she rinsed it off, floured it, then fried it, and it was deliciously tender. His mama used to make the best deer meat. I'm telling you, it was really good.
I don't know. That shoulder I fixed that time everybody talked about was pretty doggone good.
Yeah, he done it on the grill, and it was good.
No, I done it in the oven.
I thought you done it on the grill.
No, it was in November or decent November. I done it for Thanksgiving. Remember?
I must have slipped through it. I don't know. No, I remember, but I did. I thought you
You
done
know
it on the
that's
grill.
not getting me.
It really ain't.
Well, why ain't you said something sitting up there?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
But yeah, I can't wait till Jason gets his video out either, so we can see what his changes are going to be.
It's probably gonna be tomorrow night now.
How'd y'all like? Did y'all see the one on the Crocker page about his dog, where he had dog or hog? I said he's probably dreaming about bacon.
Oh,
Oh,
so you
me.
took my idea and left it?
Yeah, I did. I like that. Let's see where am I at. I was going to mention the salt water. They're still talking about venison. My wife asked, "What are you looking for in there?" Her bra. My reply, treasure. Yeah, we seen your sharing video. Oh, me. I have been thinking about you these days. Be safe. We've all been thinking about Billy Joe. He does need to stay safe.
Yep, he's got a job right now that's a little keep you a little bit on the edge there, I'd say. I know when I was trucking, some of these places I'd have to go to sometimes was scary.
Yep. You know, Deanna, that's something. Now I love fishing. Absolutely love fishing. I'd rather go fishing than he had, and that ain't no junk. I'll outfish him all day long. Not catching them. I jerk their lips off. That's what he tells me anyway. You jerking their lips off. No wonder you don't catch
See,
them.
I used to like to go fishing for relaxation.
Yeah, he goes to sleep.
I'd go up there, I got that pontoon boat, and I'd go out there, I'd throw my line out, and I'd lay down on the couch, and I'd go to sleep. Well, she'd wake me up saying, "Let's go back over yonder where them fish was actually biting the lines." I said, "Yeah, but them needs about 3 more years of growth before they're big enough to get caught." She was fishing for fish about 2 inches long.
Hey, I was getting a bite. I wasn't getting a bite over there. Anything's more exciting than nothing, right?
Not when you look down there and see what's eating the worms up, and you ain't gonna be able to catch it. The hook's bigger than the fish.
Yeah, but you let my big one get away.
That wasn't my fault. I still don't know what that was.
I ain't never been so scared in my whole life. My sister and her husband was up. We'd been camping at Kerscott Dam, and we was just sitting around talking about different stuff being brought out of the lake. And they got to talking about, them dragging up bodies and stuff out of the lake. Cause he's been camping up there ever since she was how old? I never got to do none of this stuff till I met
Probably
him.
close to 50 years ago to when we started going up bear camping.
And that night he was laying back there on the couch across the back of the pontoon where I was fishing, snoozing away. Snoozing away, and I catch his fish, and I was trying to get it in, and it was just squalling my brakes, and it just kept going, kept going, kept going. So I throwed my line down, started
No,
pulling, or
you
my
throw the
pole
pole down
down,
and grab the
started
line.
pulling the line with my hands, and I was hollering, "Help me, help me!" We was in a pontoon that was 24 foot long and how wide? 8 foot wide. And you can tell them the rest because I didn't see it.
Well, she got me woke up there, and I started fussing at her because she had all that line hung in the floor and wrapped around her hands and everything else.
I was getting that fish in.
I told her, I said, if that thing had turned and run, you'd have been standing here handless. But I finally got it up to the back of the boat, and I seen about 3 feet of
And
it.
he turns around and he looks at me, and I'm not lying. His eyes was this big, and he says, "I'm not putting my hands down in that water." And I thought, oh my God.
And
I done pulled up something I shouldn't have pulled up.
that's what I was thinking, and still don't know what it was, but all of a sudden it just snapped the line and it was gone.
But he said it was from pontoon to pontoon, and it was as big around as the upper part of your leg. Now, I don't know if he's trying
I
to make
don't-
me feel good or
I
not.
don't know how big around it was, but it looked like
You
across
can't
it
see
was
it.
about 2 feet that I brought up out of the water.
But I know I could not. I mean, I had my brakes, no matter what I done, I could not keep it from just right on out. So that was why I throwed my pole down. And after that, we went and got one of these.
Yes, you went and got a great big net.
it
I
ain't got
looked at
to
him
use
and I
its
said, that
sense.
ain't big enough for whatever you drug in the other night.
Oh, me.
You got the biggest net that they had.
And Paula Wells does have a channel. She's actually really good. She does
Yeah.
gardening. She's got a beautiful greenhouse, and she's a wonderful cook and a wonderful lady.
Yep.
She's the best friend anybody could ever have. She'll help you anyway.
And her channel is doing some growing.
If
'Cause
you
it
need
wasn't
help,
long ago she just hit 100. Now she's heading towards 3.
yep. And I'm telling you, Paula will help anybody she can, y'all. She's
Yep.
the best-hearted person. Her, Billy Joe, oh, I
Yep.
mean, and Kiss My Grass Acres Red.
Oh, they ain't been in here
No,
not
they
yet, have they?
haven't. I'm gonna have to call her. I'm worried about
Yeah.
her 'cause she's missed a few. Has
Yeah.
anybody heard from her in the last day or two? Because I am. I'm seriously worried about her. Paula says, God help me if my husband even gets a glimpse of my bra or cleavage. Run like your life depends on it. He's a total booby monster.
And that sounds to me like there was another chestnut around.
No doubt.
What I told her years ago that I was a chestnut.
And
About 30 years later, she asked me, she said, what do you mean by that?
Glenn, hush. Your lips are too free, turd.
Give me some more vinegar. That apple
He
cider.
told me, he said, I honestly think my body thinks this is liquor.
I felt it go through my arms, hit me in the top of the head and everything else after that.
Oh, me. And Miss Bunny, I've never been ocean fishing either. And that's the reason I started telling my fish story. I'd absolutely love to go ocean fishing.
I went once.
I ain't never been. I know we've been to the
Remember
beach.
I told you about catching that fish about that long? Probably about a foot long, and it was real pretty blue and yellow.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever went saltwater fishing and caught that.
But yes, Noah, you need to go check Paula out. Paula's an awesome cook, and she does. I mean, I'm serious. I really love Paula.
Billy's got something out down there.
Bad sight day. I'm missing stuff here and there. Honey, I know that feeling. I don't got no peripheral vision either, and then can't see nothing 3 feet in front of me.
Billy's wrote a letter.
Okay, I'm getting there, honey.
No, you still way behind.
Somebody
hurry,
give me
hurry.
an address, and I'll mail you a very big, huge package. I'm going. What? Yeah, if I mailed him anywhere, I'd have to be in there with him, I guess. And Paula, I'm just telling the truth. Anybody that's been in here knows. Hey, AJ, nice to have you in here. You just absolutely do. You'll help anybody you
Yeah.
can. I mean, I'm not lying.
You need to help her a little more and tell her to hurry it
I'm
up.
trying
She's
to
getting
find
way
him.
behind.
Says Lazy Acres, Lingo slang book. Yep, I'm making one. Har har. Dar over there. Turd an affectionate word of endearment. And
Hey, don't forget in yonder.
over there. Over yonder's better though. No doubt. Agreeing. Biggins, which is large.
Oh no.
Yep, Billy, you got it down pat.
Uh-huh. You better get to studying on that too, because you're gonna be down here for long.
Oh man.
You won't know what nobody's talking about.
No point in April reading this out loud. That's what Billy says. Paula said, I spent time in the garden standing onions up and planting the rest of my taters today. Even with sunglasses, it affects my eyes. Mine are really sensitive to light. I mean, really sensitive.
I have spells with it.
Max says, I'm back.
Well, howdy.
Hello, JoJo. He says, hi, you beautiful people.
Howdy.
You need to cover up. He can't see good. Turd, stop. I'm gonna cut your finger off. You're
You'll
messing up
miss
my
it.
messy hair.
You know?
Yep. No, what'd you say?
So you'll miss it.
Oh me, don't talk to me. Oh Lord. Now April, I did not melt or burst into flames for missing comments. I don't think you will either. I know, Paula. I'm trying. I'm getting there. And we're so glad to have 22 people in here, not just guys, but people. Everybody hit the like button for us on your way out or now, or
Well, there's
if you
28
like
likes.
me, if you don't do it now. Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you hit it?
I done the first one. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
It's a miracle. Oh me. JoJo, make sure your notification bell is set. Yes.
Yes.
April, do you have the giggles? Yes. I missed a nap today that I truly needed because
Is
of
the camera
somebody.
on?
10:25 p.m. April sliding into the twilight zone. You're exactly right.
That must have been Billy.
Uh-huh.
That's bad. I'm getting where I know what they're saying. Or know when you read it, I know who said it.
Yep. Deanna, honey, you have a good night and thank you. She
Yes,
said
thank
y'all are
you.
such a cute couple night. Thank you for being in here and God bless you and stay safe.
I was afraid we'd have to get some of them camera filters put on here for people to come and watch us, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah. What'd you say? My secret to marriage. I
That's
can't
the way
hear
it's
you.
been all day long. I'll be talking, she'll look up at me just real serious, like, huh? I'm
The
gonna start
third
looking.
time I
I'm gonna
hated
start
to ask
looking at her
him.
and say, no, you just said yes, so
Just
don't worry
say
about it.
April. But the third time he looked at me and he said, did you hear what I said? Or are you just smiling and shaking your head? I said,
So I said good, turned around, started to walk off, and she said, whoa, what did you say?
That's right, Paula. Just agree and say, huh.
I'm gonna look at her one of these days and ask her if I can have a second wife.
I'll say, I'm good enough for two. Get over it. Why,
Yeah,
you
you'd
know
hear
what
that, wouldn't you?
You ought to know I hear things I don't need to hear from your point of view. Noah says that apple cider is kicking in. That ain't no lie.
I think it has on me today.
Glenn is a silly old goat camera filter. Oh my. He's been pretty silly tonight, and that ain't no junk. I think it did make him drunk today when I made him take the apple cider
I
vinegar.
think I need some more, and my head's starting to feel funny again.
Paula says, Glenn, I feel your pain. My husband is just like that too. So aggravating sometimes. But you just gotta love us.
Yeah.
Oh me. You can't get mad at us.
I could. Yeah, I can too. I try not to, but you can make me mad.
Gonna have to push your buttons.
No, you know how to bypass
Where's
that.
the off switch at? Here.
I don't know. You want me to show you yours?
No, no, no.
Let me show all these people out there how easy it is for you to get mad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh,
Paula says up until about the 10th time I have to repeat myself, I can. Well, I'm not that bad. If I don't hear him the first time, I do. Don't. I ain't. I truly,
sure.
I truly listen whenever I ask him, what did you say? Because I get caught up in, well, like here, reading the comments, or I'm watching something on YouTube, or I'm doing something that I'm concentrating on, and he's over here, and I'm like, yeah, what'd you say?
I told her today that I was going to take her phone away from her.
He did.
Because I actually asked her the same thing 3 times before she looked up at me and said, huh? So that junk about that looking up the second time around,
No, I mean whenever I hear you and realize I'm not listening, and then when I look up, I make sure I listen and don't do nothing.
she can be sitting there looking at me and I start talking and say something and she'll look back over at me and say, huh?
Do you seriously never tune him out the second and third times during the repeat? No, not me. Inside Out says,
Seriously.
okay, April. Okay, April.
I think she's trying to forget about me for some reason.
There's no way I could ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
See, Glenn just said it. Repeat and repeat.
And repeat.
Okay, and Inside Out. I'm sorry. Okay, April and Glenn, good night. It's been so much fun. Always a pleasure to watch y'all and smile.
Well,
God
thank you for
bless.
coming over.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for letting Paula know where you heard about her. But
Yes.
she's truly an awesome woman.
Yep.
But you have a good night. God bless you and stay safe.
Yep.
Billy Joe says, how are the chickens now that you moved them? They're working the ground. Yes, they are.
They got to be moved again.
That's right. We got to go move them tomorrow.
Well, I need to move them tomorrow, but I ain't going to say that it'll get done. If I got to go get that feed, I probably won't make it.
Deanna, honey, if you're leaving, good night. Yep, folks, it's been fun. Oh, I done told her good night.
Yeah, get back to the end of the page instead of going back to the front.
Well, I forgot, and Bubbles was telling her bye. Because I had went out and then went back in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Sure. You and your excuses.
Sandy, honey, you have a good night too. And thank you for joining us. God bless you and stay safe.
Yes, thank you.
Billy says, what do you spend a month on feed and how many animals roughly? Well, let's see, we've got 50.
Yeah, there's
about
probably about 50
57.
to 60 chickens down there. There's
Yeah.
7 goats.
2 turkeys.
11 hogs.
And I mean big hogs. And then we got 7.
9 head of cattle.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to have 10 guineas, and I'm not sure if one's missing or not.
There's
Because we
2
just
or
had let
3
them out.
missing.
Yeah. Well, I know there's 7
And
or
then
8.
Unknown on cats and 3 dogs. Too many cats to count and 3 dogs.
He loves them. He loves Radar.
No, Radar loves me.
Yes, we got that mini Paula. We probably feed around really close to 100, well, at least 85 animals, easy. We did have
Well, here a while back,
100,
I
but
was
we
going.
got rid of a bunch of hogs because we did have 20 some pigs.
No, we had more. We had 30 something down there.
Yeah, at one
back in the
time.
summer.
Yeah, but I was
But
talking
last
about
summer, I was
recently.
feeding about a ton of feed a week.
Yep, ain't no junk. And depending on what kind of feed, Billy, it's different prices.
Yeah.
You can get like what is it, 2,000-pound bag of feed.
Yeah, I don't know what it is now. I haven't called and checked on it in a while. I've been getting that other.
But you can get it for less than 300. We'll put it that
Well,
way.
we don't know that now.
Well, we
hadn't
don't know
called in
that
a
now,
while.
but it was like 235, 245, depending.
It was running about 250 something a ton.
And then it went down.
No, it went back up to that.
Oh, I didn't know it went back up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just you two, or do you have helpers? It's just us.
Us.
It's just us. We go out here.
She feeds the cats and the dogs.
I help you with the other ones. Joni
Sometimes
says
the chickens.
I help you with the goats. And
Yeah, she'll
most
give
days you'll do
we
the
go to
pigs.
feed the goats. She sends over and gives them animal crackers.
Yeah, and hold the gate. Two of us can't go in there. Butterfly
every
get
time-
lost. She wouldn't be able to run around and around.
Every time she goes in there with me,
I
have to
forget.
try to climb the fence and go run the goats back in to shut
I
the
do.
gate.
I get to pet the goats and I forget, so I just stay outside and don't go in there and help him feed them because. But it's funny. Butterfly will go in and you start to feed and she'll run around and around the whole area, even if there's like 2 or 3 different places you feed them. She'll run around and around the whole area till you dump feed in, and then she'll go start eating. It's the cutest thing.
And then triple wide, about time I start pouring the feed in the first
And
straw,
that's
she
poor
runs
old
between
Sheba.
my legs.
Yep. Those
And
cats
Billy tries to climb me.
remind me of the Cat Ranch and Roundup commercial. I hadn't seen that. And Johnny says his bikini is missing. It showed up at Jared Crocker's. I can't believe somebody put a cage with a pillow in it.
I told her.
Or a pillowed bed, or whatever you'll call it.
I told her on Jared's video to send him a message saying that if a second one showed up, that they come from North Carolina because I turned them loose and 2 of them flew away.
Oh no. Noah says, I used to love raising animals, but my ex-wife took care of that, destroyed everything I ever worked for. That's sad because I'm telling you, it may take me a while. If I'm having a bad day with my feet and everything, and it takes me a while to get outside, the animals they just make you feel better. I mean, they just look at you and love you no matter what. And I couldn't imagine not having animals. I mean, the chickens, the turkeys, I've made pets out of everything, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, them chickens
you go out there
Stevie,
talking to everything.
I do. And I mean, even to the last chickens that we got that Stevie brought. Now, I've even petted the rooster. And Stevie talked about how mean he was, but like I said, the other roosters put him in his place. So that made a difference. But I pet him since we've got him. And the other chickens.
Well, he's in a bigger area now, too, I think,
Yep.
than what Stevie had him. So that makes a big difference, too.
And I walk into the fenced area, and the other 7 big chickens come running up to me, and I feed them all of the.
Messages, are you still live?
Yeah.
Or you still live.
Uh-huh.
But they'll come up to eat out of the feed scoop and everything. I let them eat, pet them, do all sorts. I just love animals. I love them all. Man, welcome back, Bubbles. Well, marriage is a wonderful thing, but sometimes whenever you don't, either people change. I thought, what have I done? I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to grab them and
Did
go.
y'all not see my eyes? Because I was like, what have I done?
Uh-huh.
But, either people change or you just absolutely can't get along or whatever. And it's sad, but then whenever you get a new start, I don't think anybody should live in a relationship that's abusive or where you're miserable or
Well, my
'cause
mom always told me one thing. Said a woman, how was it? She said that a good woman be the best thing ever happened to a man, and a bad woman be the worst thing ever happened to a man.
so he goes to Wilkes County where his mama was born and found one.
Yep, found one bad woman.
Yeah. Oh man, JoJo
You know that
says,
song, don't you? I like 'em trashy.
"Oh my gosh, you worse than a turd." I tell you what you are, but there may be kids in here. I love you, honey.
Well, I had to say it. I'd come up there and have to sit in there and talk to your daddy for an hour while you was in there piling on makeup.
Me, Carla, and Lois would just go get ready, and we'd get cutting up and laughing, and never even knew he even come up. And
Tell
we'd
how
just be
important I
having.
was.
No, we was just that loud. Oh man. Billy said he lost $750,000. He just gave up because the judge wouldn't listen to him.
Oh
Now
God.
that's really sad. I mean, especially when it's somebody else's fault or whatever, and nobody will. That's bad.
Yep.
JoJo said I even made pets out of my bison. I had a cow bison who come for her daily pets, and I was a teeny tiny 7-year-old.
Ah, heck.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
And we had this one horse that was a little spirited, and we went and set a youngin on his back and was leading him, and I'm telling you, the horse calmed right down, and he knew it was a youngin on his back, and he just, I've never seen that. I'd never seen that horse that calm.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't wild, or we knew he wouldn't.
He was a thoroughbred.
Yeah.
When you put your foot in the stirrup and started up on him,
His head went up, and he
them
went to
hooves went in the
prancing.
air, and you had a handful riding him.
You had to keep holding back on him and to keep him from just flying. But
Yeah.
we was leading the youngin.
Well, I
But
did for a little bit, and then
yeah,
I just
because
turned it loose.
I mean, he acted like a deadhead.
Yeah. That youngin went nearly to the highway on it, and that horse stubbed up and wouldn't move.
Would not take
And
him
that
to the
that
highway.
youngin sitting up there kicking and a kicking. And I hollered at the
turned
horse,
around.
and he turned and come back to me with that youngin on his back.
I mean, it just really blew my mind. And yes, Billy Joe, marriage is wonderful to the right person, if you're married to the right person.
I wonder when you figure that out.
Well, I just started to say, enjoy I will. As soon as we get off live, he's got it coming.
Promises, promises.
Oh, Lord Glenn, what am I going to do with you?
If you ain't figured it out in 40 years, you ain't going to.
Oh, Lord have mercy, what am I going to do with you?
Well, you remember what you told your mama?
What, Mama, he's lazy?
No. You said crazy.
Crazier than me?
I
What
remember
was it? Mom asked him, how did he wind up so
No,
crazy?
she asked you that, and then you told me what she said, and I told you what to tell her.
Yeah, he told me, he said, tell her I was born crazy and then took a back set
I was
on
born that way and took a back set.
So he got a double dose.
Mm-hmm. My mama had a very big sense of humor, and my
She
daddy
did.
didn't have daddy.
Spit it out.
How would you explain daddy?
He's not a mean person or nothing, and he does laugh, but
Well,
he's
no, he was full of it too.
yeah, he was. See, we
So I
hadn't
mean,
been
actually, I
dating.
did have a double dose
Yep,
because both my
because
parents.
Alan, remember the blackbird.
Yeah.
See, he's not being too jokative lately, and I worked a whole lot whenever he was here with us. So, but him and Alan, what was it he told him about the truck?
Oh,
Alan went with us when he went with us to Disney World the first time. He wasn't in high school because the
yeah,
years
he
he
was.
was in high school he was in the marching band, but he was what in the sixth, seventh, eighth grade.
No, fifth or sixth grade.
But we took him to Walt Disney World with us because Glenn's
Yeah, high
nephews
school.
was marching.
Yeah, high school was going down there, and my nephews was in the marching band, so we went. I used to help do a lot of stuff for the band, pull the bandwagon, and help them set up props and stuff like that when I was in off the truck. So we got to go down there to Disney World with them, and going down there, my daddy looked at Alan and asked him if he'd ever seen a blue blackbird, and we got down there in Florida, and them birds, sun would hit them blackbirds, and they'd turn blue. Alan had a fit through there, and Alan looked over at Daddy and said, "He said, hey, you like that Mack truck about to run us ram us in the rear back there?" Daddy said, "No, that's a man's name, Mack. Said that's a Buick truck."
And oh Lord, we went into this haunted house thing, and the lights, I mean, it was so noisy in there, and the lights went out. And when it went out, everybody got quiet, and all you could hear was Alan, "Dimmer, you touch me and I'll kill you."
He screamed it. I mean, it echoed in that room.
Everybody just died laughing because that was all you could hear was Alan.
Oh,
And JoJo, yes, horses are the smartest animals on earth. What was that when I went and told you about where that man, he taught it would tell jokes. Oh God, look up on
count
YouTube.
and all this stuff.
Yeah,
I
it would
mean,
count and spell out words. Uh, look up the smartest horse ever. I think is the name of it on YouTube, and you will be amazed. I can't remember what the horse's name was. It was like the man's last name. I
I
can't
don't
remember
know.
what it was, but that was the smartest horse. It was actually making the most money over movie stars and everything else. More people would come out to see this horse than they would movie stars.
But there's a lot of different type of animals out there that is extremely smart. Our
Johnny,
cows used to could tell time better than what I
yeah,
could.
they can. Whenever you're milking a cow will come up every day at the same time that you're supposed to be milking. Twice a day, and if
I
you
don't
ain't
know.
there, they'll be down there waiting on you.
Mine got to where they would start coming early.
And bison are huge.
Yeah.
Johnny said y'all two are going to be awake all night laughing. If his apple cider vinegar don't soon go away, we will be.
I'm thinking about getting me another swig.
He'll be going outside and staying with Coco.
I'll be out there foot racing the cows tonight.
Yeah, you won't be on the tractor going footin', footin'.
Oh,
Bison are huge. He said they average 1,000 pounds each.
well, I figured they weighed more than that because most cows hit 1,000 pounds.
And that's sad, Desiree, when you got a cheater, an abuser, and a few other things. That's just awful.
Yep.
I think Coco's going to be 1,000 pounds. I really don't. But that dog, I can't believe how he's still growing.
If you keep feeding him like you feed him, he's going to eat 1,000 pounds in 6 months.
Well, well.
Well, nothing. she keeps on, she might as well just go buy a bag of feed and throw it in his doghouse.
Johnny, good night, honey. Thank you for being in
Yes,
here.
thank you.
God bless you and have a safe good night.
Yeah, I think everybody's starting to get off here. They may be getting tired of us.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bellyache myself.
You
JoJo says
a headache. I know that.
we keep the bulls as far up north pasture as possible. We've got actually 2 bulls in the same pasture, 2 full grown bulls. I mean, like 1,400 pound bulls.
Well, we got 2 in one
And
pasture and 2 in another pasture.
yep, they're like what, 8 months, 9 months old?
11.
Yeah, next month.
Mm.
Yep, they sure are. One of them's Red Bull, and I'm telling you, that's the prettiest colored bull I believe I've ever seen in my life. He is just,
That brown one's turning into a brindle. He got them brindle streaks all in his head and neck
yep.
and rump. Well, are you about ready to call it a day?
Billy Joe in a minute. Billy Joe says lazy acer, lazy acer. See, it must be affecting me too, and I didn't have half as much to drink as he did. But Lazy Acre slang update: apple cider vinegar moonshine. Oh, Glenn, couldn't you imagine him if he drank regular shine or liquor or anything?
Oh, that jug's gone from over, ain't it?
Yeah. And the bulls, these here, they was raised together, and I don't know if that makes a difference,
It does.
but they'll butt heads and they'll play fight and they'll push one another. But as far as just
Oh,
down and out having,
they've gored each other a little bit before too. You
yeah,
know,
but
they've
I
had
mean
some
it's
holes and
not
blood
bad.
streaks and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's
But
not bad, but they will fight
especially
a
when it
little.
comes feeding time, I'll go down there to feed and I'll start to pour the feed in, and the 2 bulls be over there fighting, and them 2 steers over there eating.
Lazy Acres Homestead, I love the way y'all banter back and forth. That's real love y'all have. We do. We have. I'm telling you, we love one another.
What's that?
I don't know. You tell me. I told him one
Well, you've
time if
always
he
told
ever
me I didn't
thought.
know what it was.
I told him one time if he ever thought he'd get out of it easy and just die on me, then he had another thing coming because I was going to crawl in the coffin right on top of him and I was going to be there for eternity. So he wasn't never getting rid of me.
That'd be my luck.
Uh-huh. Paula says breeding times changes things. Well, we've actually put the cows in with them and them still be in the same pasture. And
Well, I've actually
they've
had them on the
actually,
pasture where there was 3 strands of electric wire in between the cows and the bulls, and kept them like that all summer.
now little Brownie gets out all the time. And
Yeah,
we've had them
he
to.
goes to a pasture where there ain't nothing. He don't get in a pasture where nothing else is
Well,
at. He's just trying to be alone.
he tries to get to the chickens.
Uh-huh.
But they've got out. They took the bale of hay and rolled it over the fence and walked out over the fence one night. But we took the Articat and went back down there and got them back in. But
We didn't have those yet, man.
yeah, we did. Me and you rode over on the back side of the farm, come in
In
whenever,
your
what's his
car.
name? No, we was in the Articat because you went down the hill.
No.
We was in Artie last time. Ask the neighbor. Because you said they don't know this thing that well. Because we hadn't had it very long. We was in the
I don't
Articat.
think
Honest.
so.
Honest, honest, honest.
Because I thought I remember sitting in the bucket of feed in the back of your car.
Now we took it over there one time, but the last
That's
time
when
we
the
took
cows
the
got out.
Articat. We took the Articat over there last time. The very last time, because you started down the hill and I said you don't need to do that because we can't see that good and there may be a big old hole. Mm-hmm.
But it was still in the car. Because I said them slick tires on it, I didn't figure it'd back up out of there.
We was in the Arctic, honey. I seen somebody say something about arms, and then somebody said, "Well, thanks for giving me the heads up," but I lost it.
You're probably too far up towards the beginning. You need to go towards the end.
No, Glenn, I was at the end, and they
Oh,
was talking about arms. Pretty funny. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Arms done cause I remember me telling you. I said they done one that said the bison got out. It could have been bad,
mhm.
and that's his brother-in-law's farm. Where are y'all? Oh, he's Paula's talking to them. Do you fear your cattle, or do they just know you're the boss? Billy, whenever it comes to a bull, you don't never ever want to turn your back on a bull,
No,
and especially a Jersey, right? Because they
they say a
say
Jersey bull.
will lick you one time and horn the crap out of you the
Well, no,
next.
they say they'll spend their whole life just waiting for the opportunity to kill you.
Now, Bobo, we done a video about us fixing.
Now, if I
No,
back last summer when I was getting water down there out of the creek and using it,
the bulls was
I
in
could
the
go down there by
pasture.
myself with the bulls in the pasture and not have a minute of
They'd
problem.
leave him alone. But I got to worrying about him.
So she started going with me, and the Bobo would cut up and carry
He
on.
would. He would snort and shake his head, and he would butt the trailer. And
One day she was gone somewheres, and I went down there by myself. Then everything was fine. Well, she come back and walked on down that way, and I mean she was at the upper end of the fence, and I'm down middle ways of the pasture down there.
Desiree, honey, you
And
have a good night too. Thank you, and God bless you.
he realized she was up there, so here he come, cutting up, acting a fool. So I told her she's gonna have to start staying up here when I work with the bulls.
Uh huh. And I'm telling you,
She
he's,
gets nervous, and he can tell it.
yeah, cause I'm telling, he's big. I mean, his neck. Gosh, I can't even show you how thick his neck is because the screen ain't big enough for camera
Yeah,
won't
but
pick it up.
Taco's neck's bigger than Bobo's.
And his big old head. I mean, he's big.
Got
So is
horns.
Taco, and they both got horns, and
Yeah,
it just,
their horns about what, foot 18 inches long on each side of their head.
if not longer.
No, that's probably about it on a Jersey or a Jersey Guernsey.
And you're welcome, Miss Desiree. But I know they just really. Now, Taco, I can go down there and pet Taco. Taco will just lick all over me. But now, Bobo, you even take a bucket. If I can take a bucket of feed down there and start to pour it in, and he'll horn the bucket trying to get to me. I don't know what
It
it
ain't he's
is.
trying to get to you. He's trying to make you hurry up and pour it out so he can eat it. He don't really want you to pour it out. He wants you to hold the bucket there and let him eat out of it.
Exactly. But even with them just standing there at the gate and me not pouring feed out, Bobo won't come up and he'll stand there and look at me and he's, all right and fine, but he won't come up and let me pet him. Taco, Brownie, Rooster, every once in a while I can pet all of them. Now Brownie and Rooster's the steers, but Taco, I can pet on Taco all day long. But Bobo, he just,
Taco's the one that sounds the meanest, though.
yeah, Taco growls and it
It
sounds like
sounds
a
like a bear
bear.
coming up behind you.
I mean, just.
And
And Billy wants to know, is there any point in cutting off the horns? We did Brownie whenever he was little, and his growed back. They're not but about probably this long, but they're actually turned down and they're growing beside his head. They're not growing
well,
out.
Rooster, we cut his off the same time we did Brownies, but his growed straight back out, but they
And
just rounded on the end now.
yeah, and go look
But
at our videos and look at how big they are.
when they're little like that, if you do them when they're real little and burn them and burn the root of it, then they won't come back and they'll be hornless. But basically, it's really according to the cow. I've got cows down here that's got horns that don't really bother me, but if they ever turn mean, they can hurt you real quick with them horns. But
Scratch my back, crap
a
bubble.
cow that turns mean with no horns can kill you just as quick.
Yeah, 'cause they can take that head. It's between my shoulder blades.
Well,
Right
you
there,
keep
right there,
pointing
right
down.
there. But they can take that. Yes, thank you, honey. They can take that head and kill you. Just.
Yeah, they can crush you with that head. They'll pin you to the ground and you can't move.
But now I'm telling you, the milk cows that we got, and one day they may turn and surprise the crap out of us. But I'm telling you, I just don't see them ever having
Bubbles.
a mean bone.
Bubbles is leaving, I think.
Lazy Acres Homestead. Y'all have a blessed night. I sure did have fun. May God bless and keep every one of us safe. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, and you have a good night too.
I just love you, beautiful people. Good night. We love you too, Bubbles.
Yep.
Thank you so much for being in here. God bless you, honey, and you stay safe too.
Yep.
Lord, Glenn, hire Glenn. That ain't no doubt. He's scratching all around it. He wasn't hitting the right spot.
Well, you sitting there with that finger doing like this.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
know it's crooked.
yeah, but you was moving it all around, so I'm trying to keep up with whatever
I got
direction
it
you
broke whenever I was little. I shut a door
No, you should
all the way
finger in the
on it
door.
and then pulled it out, and it's crooked.
Goes along with your brain.
And you said I didn't have one. Now what you gonna say?
I guess you had to correct me once in my life.
Oh man. Anyway,
Goes
guys.
along with what the area that your brain was supposed to be in.
Uh-huh. Joy says good night,
God.
everybody, and please stay safe. Honey, we're gonna go too. We didn't
Yeah.
mean to stay on here for
2 hours. Well, hour and 51 minutes.
Yep.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yep. We didn't mean to stay on here this long, guys. But we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts for y'all coming in here and staying with us. And everybody have a blessed night. Stay safe, and we love you guys.
Yeah, thank y'all all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.